Welcome students. This is for first year B Pharmacy students. We had a class and a question paper about HAP, Human Anatomy and Physiology, last class. Today we are going to have for the first year students about the subject Pharmaceutics. Syllabus and the 3 question papers as we discussed in the last class for HAP, that is Human Anatomy and Physiology. See here today, this is for B Pharmacy students, first semester. You have Sutix 1, Sutix 2. 2 will be in the next semester. This is Sutix 1, Pharmaceutics. Theory, 45 hours will be conducted for you, theory classes. The code for the subject is BP103T. The topics, Unit 1, as I told, I have made according to the syllabus, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, like that. You have to listen to the question paper, write down the question paper, and then you have to classify. I think you can understand because already you have heard a lecture regarding the assignment, what should be done. So here in the Unit 1, this is the syllabus you have to write down and you should understand the syllabus first. Here, historical background and development of profession of pharmacy. Here, history of profession of pharmacy in India in relation to the pharmacy education, industry and organizations of pharmacy as a career. Then in the same chapter, pharmacopoeias, introduction to Indian pharmacopoeia IP, British pharmacopoeia BP, United States pharmacopoeia USP and extra pharmacopoeia Martindale, and all the things will be discussed in that chapter. And even dosage forms, introduction to the dosage forms, classification and definition and prescription, how the prescription, what is its definition, parts of the prescription, superscription, subscription, body, all these things will be there. Handling of prescription and errors in the prescriptions, these all will be discussed here. Posology, definition, factors affecting the posology, dosage, pediatric dosage, how to calculate for child calculation based on age, body weight and surface area of the body. These all will be calculated. So this will deal all these things. Even Latin terms, whatever written in the prescriptions will be studied very clearly in this chapter. Unit 2 is also 10 hours will be conducted by the teacher. Here, pharmaceutical calculations, weight and measures, especially imperial system, metric system, calculations involving percentage of solutions. Allegations means the meaning is different, but here the allegations means different melting point or boiling point ratios of solvents which are mixed together, how to mixture them, and a proof spirit and isotonic solutions, how to prepare, and based on freezing point and molecular weight. These all things will be studied in this chapter. And powders, definition, what are powders and classification of powders, advantages, disadvantages, about simple powder, compound powder, powder preparation like dusting powder, effervescent powder, efflorescent powder and hygroscopic powders, eutectic powders, eutectic mixtures, you can say, eutectic mixtures, how you can mix them, this different melting point, eutectic mixtures, geometric dilutions, this all comes here, and to know about the things clearly in this powder. So, you should know about how even the solid powder mixtures, all these things will be studied in this chapter. Liquid dosage forms, advantages of liquid orals, advantages, disadvantages of liquid dosage forms, and what are the excipients other than the active ingredients which you are added, excipients used in the formulation of liquid dosage forms, and its solubility, enhancement techniques. These all will be a deal here in this unit 2. And when you come to unit 3, 10 hours unit, here monophasic liquids, definition of preparation of gargles, mouth washes, throat paint, ear drops, nasal drops, enemas, syrups, elixirs, liniments and lotions, external and internal preparations altogether, monophasic liquids. Then biphasic liquids, in which suspension, definition, advantages, disadvantages, classification, preparation of suspension like flocculated suspension, deflocculated suspension, stability problems in the suspension, and method to overcome what all the stability is to be extended, and problem solving in the preparation also will be included. Emulsion, very interesting chapter comes in this unit 3. Definition, classification, emulsifying agents, test for identifying of type of emulsion, micro emulsion, oil in water, water in oil, oil in water in oil emulsion, different types of emulsions you will be studying, and the method of preparations you will prepare also in the lab, stability problems and methods to overcome. All these things come in the unit 3. And unit 4, 8 hours program, here suppositories, definition for suppositories, types of suppositories, advantages and disadvantages, types of basic methods of preparation, displacement value and its calculation, evaluation of suppositories. And even pessaries also will be there, which is coming, what is the difference between all these things you will come in detailed study in this unit. Pharmaceutical incompatibility, definition, classification of incompatibility, physical, chemical, therapeutical incompatibilities, with examples you have to write, specify. And unit 7 hours, unit 5, 7 hours program, here semi-solid dosage forms, definition, classification, mechanism and the factors influencing while using this type of product in dermal penetration of the drug also, what are the factors which influence when you apply this semi-solid dosage forms in the outer skin part, dermis. These all will be coming under as an important study. And preparation of ointment, paste, creams and gels. And excipients used in semi-solid dosage forms, evaluation of semi-solid dosage forms. Interesting subject and very important for the pharmacist to know in the initial stage. It's a blossom of pharmacists who are welcomed for this course. Try to read the syllabus first, write and understand. And now we can discuss 3 question papers from KUHAS, Kerala University of Health Science. We have selected only 3. Only 3 university questions are being selected for discussion. Same like HAP, Human Anatomy Physiology, what you have taken. I have taken June 2022. September 2022 and June 2023. There are many, but only 3 questions have been taken for the students to know that from where, which chapter this question have been asked, and you have to group them so that your mind setup will be there for you, ready for your travel, ready for your work, and ready for your journey in the scope of your course which you have selected with your hope. I hope you got my point. So you see, following this lecture or following this conversation, all students are instructed to determine which unit the question belongs or pertain to, and turn or make it turn in your assignment by classifying or grouping them by the unit to which they belong. First year semester B Pharm, student degree supplementary exam and regular exam also, you can see June 2022's Pharmaceutics 1. The essay question, 2 questions they have asked. Discuss the stability problem in emulsion. Describe the methods to overcome the stability problems. And next 10 mark question. Give a detailed account on the excipients used in formulation of liquid dosage forms. And short note 7 they used to ask for B Pharmacy student, 5 mark question, in which first question or a third number question in the question paper, classify dosage forms with example. The next one is differentiate between flocculated and deflocculated suspensions. Advantages and disadvantages of suppositories is the next question. And the next question they have asked, excipients used in semi-solid dosage forms. And the next question they have asked, 5 mark question, explain chemical incompatibility with examples. And the next question, advantages and disadvantages of powders. And next one, number 9th question, preparation of aqueous cream with 1 example. So you see there 7 5 mark question they have asked in the B Pharmacy question paper. You can just group them and find out which unit. The question is continuing. You have 2 mark question also, brief answers. The 10th question, 2 mark. Explain the abbreviation and give the English meaning of the following Latin terms. These terms will be used in the prescription. Especially that is pulverization, or powder, its meaning is if they write, then it is powder. Fiat, mist, mitte. Fiat means direction, make. Mist means mixture. Mitte means dispense or send. A doctor is instructing to the pharmacist. The prescription will be written at fiat, mist, mitte. So fiat means make a mixture and dispense, or make a mixture and send. So this is the meaning in English in Latin terms which is used in the prescription. There are many. You will be having to study, and it is an interesting for the pharmacist to know about the Latin terms which is used by the physicians in the prescription. Explain idiosyncrasy. Explain idiosyncrasy means actually instability, or you can say the meaning in English, but if you see in pharmaceutical, it is connected with the adverse action, adverse reactions, incompatibility. Give examples. What all the different examples in the formulation which will cause idiosyncrasy? You will be studying in detail. You have to find out which chapter it belongs to, where this comes from. You can discuss with your teacher, you can discuss, you can find by means of understanding the meaning of the question. Explain etutic mixture. So etutic mixture also, you know that which chapter you have to find out. 2 mark question. Define ointment and give examples. Define paste and give examples. Define hygroscopic powders and give examples. Define suppositories. Define lotion. Therapeutic incompatibility. The last question is 2 mark question. Differentiate between mouthwash and gargle. So it's an interesting for the students to know about 2 mark questions, also short brief answers. It will stimulate your brain, whatever you studied in the whole unit. You have to identify which unit is belong. And the next question paper which you have taken is September 2022, first year B Pharmacy degree regular or supplementary examination September 2022. Here 2 essay questions, 10 mark questions. Every question they used to ask. Describe the history of the profession of pharmacy in India and in connection with pharmacy education, industry and organization. They have written clearly from the syllabus. So that's why I was telling, read the syllabus, understand and know that what will be the answer and what my teacher is teaching. If they left, you can ask with them. You can demand for the lecture or you can find out the notes and you can read it. Every sources. But you should know what, how and how much I have to read is very important. If you know the syllabus, then you will, and also with the question paper, you can know that what extent I have to read. So you see the second question paper they have asked, define emulsion and write the classification of emulsifying agents with suitable examples. Both of them are 10 mark question. And with that, you have to discuss in the same second question, discuss the methods of preparation. Stability problems will come in the biphasic liquids like emulsion, and also its rectification, how to correct them. If it is possible, you can do it. So, you can have next question, 5 questions they have asked with 7 mark questions, in which you can say evaluation of suppositories, 5 mark question. Second one, that is 4th question, factors influencing dermal penetration of drug, isotonicity and its determination method. Adult dose of an antibiotic is suppose 500 milligram. How do you calculate the dose of 10 years old child? Posology. So any 2 methods, you will be studying any 2 methods. If you write it is 5 mark question. And throat paint, go to write about what is throat paint and how to prepare them. What is pharmaceutical importance of that. And then classification of powders with suitable examples. And the 9th question, you can see the 5 mark question, therapeutic incompatibility. There are many incompatibility, but here therapeutic incompatibility with suitable examples. You can find even examples. They have given starting from the prescription also. There is some therapeutic incompatibility. So you can see in the same question paper, there is 10 2 mark question will be there. In that first one, phase volume ratio. Difference between lotion and liniment. Both of them are liquid external applications, but they have difference. You should know that. And displacement value. Parts of prescription. What is the parts of prescription? Write detail 2 mark. Names already. Superscription, body, name of the patient, subscription, and all these things you can write parts of the prescription. HLB value. Hydrophilic, lipophilic balance value. That is pharmaceutics means you will be studying about the physicochemical properties of any excipients or the products. or the pharmaceutical preparation. So that you should define. And then preparation of cream. Just write how. What is the preparation of cream? Having the relationship with the emulsion. Stokes equation. Write the equation. What is its application, significance? Types of suspensions. And you can see geometric dilution. And the last question, 2-mark question, 10 questions usually asked in one question paper. Translate the Latin terms into English. They are given hora somni. Hora somni means after bedtime, night time. They used to write the dosage. Omnimone, early morning, before getting up, or you can write before meals in the early morning. Some doses will be given. Stat means immediately. Coach mag means large spoonful. Large. Very large. You have dessert spoonful, teaspoonful, tablespoonful. Coach mag means large spoonful. And you can see the next question paper. First year B Pharmacy degree regular and supplementary examination June 2023 for Pharmaceutics 1. Essay question 2, they have asked define and classify the pharmaceutical incompatibilities. Explain the different physical incompatibilities with suitable examples and their rectification. Even incompatibility, difficulty or adverse actions should have to be solved. How to solve? That is why they asked 10-mark question. Define suppositories. What are its merits and demerits? Discuss the method of preparation, how they prepare suppositories, how they pack, and even storage, and the evaluation of suppositories. Interesting question, 10-mark question they have asked. And they used to ask 7 5-mark question short notes, in which you can see that first question is evaluation of semi-solid dosage forms. Evaluation. And then classification of monophasic liquids and with suitable examples. 5-mark question. And you can see that show the calculation to prepare 10 powders, each containing 0.1 milligram hyoscyamin hydrobromide or hydrogen bromide. Minimum weight of each powder is 100 milligram. So, you have to prepare each 100 milligram. Powder contains 0.1 milligram hyoscyamin. Show the calculation. If you know that how they calculate, how to divide preparation, you can just write down. 0.1 milligram is very small quantity, so you need some diluents. So what diluents can be added? All these things will be decided when you study, then you will understand. And show the calculation to prepare and send 100 ml of potassium permanganate solution to that when 1 teaspoonful, actually dessert spoonful with 5 ml, teaspoon 10 ml and 15 ml as tablespoonful. These all you will be studying about the metric system of quantity also. Here teaspoonful is diluted to 1000 ml and makes 1 in 5000 in solution. So you should know the dilution percentage, all these things in posology you will be studying. So this comes in which chapter you have to classify. So in which 7th question, because there is no space, that's why 5-mark question I brought here. Stability problems of suspension and correction. That is also 5-mark question. Method of enhancement of solubility. There are many methods how to enhance. We know that heating, temperature changes. Apart from that, there are many physico-chemical properties how to enhance the solubility. 5-mark question they have asked. And the 5-mark last 7 questions, in the last 7th question in this question paper is parts of the prescription itself. 5-mark they have asked. Detail about the prescription. write about what all the parts which is there in a prescription. And now the 2-mark question, brief answers. 10th question or the first question for 2 mark is write the mechanism involved to prepare the aqueous iodine solution. Stokes law equation. Displacement value. 2-mark question. The 12th question. 13th is any 2 equation of calculating pediatric dose. Any 2 equations. 2-mark question. And again next question is proof spirit means what? How to make proof spirit? 14th question, 2-mark question. Difference between ointments and paste. Both of them are semi-solid preparation, external preparations. But there is a difference. What is the difference between ointments and pastes? And 16th question, 2-mark, difference between lotion and liniment. They are liquid preparation for external use. What is their use in their applications? How their appearance, formulations, all these differences can be specified. And 17th question, effervescent granules. What do you mean by effervescent granule? 2-mark question. 18th question, what do you mean by co-solvency? And the 19th question, translate the Latin terms to English. Mite, that means already we have discussed mixture, mite. Mite means mixture. Infricandus, if you see in Latin, infricandus means something which is rubbed over the skin. Application. In English, when you want to write a direction in a prescription. Charta. Colandrium. These all are Latin terms. Charta means a paper which is used for powder packing. So, these all are some of the directions which is given by Latin terms. Very interesting for you to study and to know about these terms are used in the prescriptions. So, thank you. Anyhow, the students have to refer, read, write down, find out the question, which group it belongs to, where, from which units they have taken. That is your only assignment because you are in the initial stage. It will be interesting for you to know about where I am and submit this assignment to my office. Thank you. Welcome to all B Pharmacy students. Listen to the class and do the needful. Subscribe my channel. Thank you.